Okay, I'm starting now.
You hit record? Okay, what questions did you already ask? Because we can talk about it again.
That was it, just talking about the reasons why a like page would be a good idea for somebody like my husband who
Let me tell you what I'm learning on the back end. So I had a like page, Moxie Fitness, and I learned from my mistakes. So this is my only experience. I've learned what not to do, but I haven't conquered it. So Jess, what?
You sound like a robot.
I sound like a robot.
I sound a little demonic.
Yeah.
So you're repeating yourself.
You'll have to go back and watch this recording because it's hilarious.
She just had the funniest face, and I was like, what happened? I was like, what did I say? Am I still, crazy?
No, you're normal, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm not. Calm down, Jess. She's frozen right now. I'm going to screenshot this. Jess was frozen like this. And I was like, oh, it's almost done.
Oh my gosh, this is hilarious.
But what I've learned is that's how I learned the difference between a boost and an ad. I learned that you are not in front of as many people as your Facebook friends. The algorithms are different. So if I post something, there's no guarantee that everyone on my like page who liked it is going to see it. And also, you have to be very strategic on sharing it to your private page. And then if you're going to share your post to your personal page, and then you have to decide, are you going to have the same exact content on both? Is one going to be more Beachbody, more fitness, more invitations, and one's going to be more personable? And which one? There's a lot of thought to go into it. But as Bonnie Engel teaches us, is better done than perfect. So if you're going to do it, commit to it for a good solid 6 to 12 months.
Do you have a like page? You might have already said this, but
I used to have Moxie Fitness like page, and it was not something that I was prepared to spend money on. And honestly, it just didn't feel right. And now I know why, is because Moxie was not really where I was supposed to head anyways. Moxie as a team, yes, but Moxie Fitness, that's not my business. So Love Fast, Live Slow, we have a like page now that we are just a week and a half or maybe 2 weeks into, brand new. And I'm not even publicly launched it except slow drips.
except I know you look like you went to go see Angels because you're looking frozen.
I had a like page too once when I was doing photography, but it, like she was talking about, I wasn't prepared to be spending a whole lot of money on it, and so it didn't really work out well.
How much spending does it like what were the costs that came with it?
It varies because you can do it by a set amount of money. Be like, I'm going to spend $20 on this ad or this boost or whatever. But I don't really know exactly how it works, but it's not significant.
Okay.
I think Ashley Brockington, when she does her ads in a month where she's really pushing for coaches, she'll put down $100 on it.
Okay. I gotcha. I need to research it. I'm trying to decide what I want to tackle next, blog or like page, but I'm leaning more towards blog.
I think I am too.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of like where Laura was. Something about like page for me just feels kind of weird. I don't really know if that's my thing.
Well, and I didn't mean to come across that way because I think it's amazing. Oh, yeah. I think it's effective. Let me tell you the statistic. Yeah. Let me tell you the background. So all the girls running Rank in the Bank, Becca, Nikki, and Bonnie, and Morgan, everyone has a like page. But Becca's like page, that doesn't really, it goes well, but not really. She does well on Instagram. You guys know why? Because that's Becca's personality.
Mhm.
Each social media platform has a personality. Becca Robinson is the creative. She does well on Instagram. Bonnie, what do you think she does well at?
Like page.
Like page, baller, because of her personality. So
Yeah.
she spends money on ads, and she's running an ad right now that has her before and after. Like advertisements, you can't really put a before and after, and you can't like say the words before and after. So she put her face side by side of like a couple of years ago. And she just said, this is pre-Beachbody and after Beachbody, and like kind of gave statistics on that. And she's had like 60 coach applications.
Wow.
That's not normal. She's like an anomaly, and we all know that. And she knows that. She's like, this is nuts. Nikki, she has a like page. She'll run an ad very similar, and she might get, 5 applications. Like, it's so different. But
When you say applications, you mean like woohoo applications, not like people that actually like sign up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So on their post, they say apply here, and they base their success of an ad based on how many applications they get. That's what I'm learning.
Okay.
Yeah. Because so far, the only way that I've built my business has been completely just organic, like word of mouth through my personal page. So people ask me all the time, well, how do you get cold market? I'm thinking, oh crap, I don't know. What I know I'm doing is my relationships with my current friends on Facebook. I'm just like, if you're connected with me, if you follow me, then I have you in my CRM, and I eventually invite you. And that's kind of how I've hit Success Club, 15 to 20 every month this year is through the CRM. But you get to a point where you're like, that's a lot of work. I mean, it is. So they're casting the net and bringing people to them. So that's a whole nother strategy, to do the research, the planning, the graphics, doing the like pages consistently, following up with those applications, and spending the money for those applications. But it's like half a dozen and 6 in the other. It's the same outcome. It just depends on what steps you want to take. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think like pages are stellar. I have one now. But right now it's for Love Fast, Live Slow, just because of my family thing, my family business. But Beachbody, I didn't have one. Aline, I think it's probably safe for everyone to go ahead and like lock in their name. Like you can go ahead and make a page to get your name out there to reserve that URL. So and then as you research, like set a date. Say, okay, by August 20th, I'm going to have 12 posts on there, and then I'm going to start inviting people. So once I start liking it, you're going to have content on there that a friend can browse through and see the value of it.
That makes sense. I just need to research it more.
I'm on YouTube now trying to find some helpful content. That's
on my to-do list for after my challenge group starts, is to research blogs and like pages, because I feel like I need to start branching out more.
Melanie Mitro is like queen of blogs. Katie Hefner is great at blogs too.
I have my blog up. It just, I haven't publicly released it yet.
Did you? Okay, so I've seen some people go through like Etsy and stuff like that, have people set theirs up.
Yeah.
You're creative. I'm guessing you did yours. I'm so not creative at all.
Yeah, I didn't. I went through Woohoo.
Okay.
Everyone's like talking about how amazing WordPress is and all that, but it was just way too complicated for me to figure out. I'm like, this, it may be better for, Google.
Hi, it's Kendra Fletcher, and
I'm going to post a couple of links in this chat box. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Kendra, she's great.
Oh, I was like, who the heck is on the phone?
I was really
Who
good.
was talking inside? I'm researching now. Brigitte Linford has a great like page.
Now, they're all, is there like, I mean, I guess I can go look at them all, but are their like pages just their names, or is it something like?
It's usually their name, and I think the reason is because people want to connect with a person, not with a brand. And I went back and forth on that because I didn't really understand it. And I was like, well, wouldn't it feel more natural for me to market a name of a business? If, blah, blah, blah. But overall, getting to know a person and having consistency over the board, if you're going to have Dory Headley on Instagram. If you're going to have Dory Headley on YouTube, Dory Headley on Facebook, you might as well have Dory Headley on a like page, because then you're like, oh, that's Dory Headley.
Got it. So then in theory,
But you could say like
separate
Dory Headley Health and
pages.
Fitness Coach as your title, or as like your name.
Okay.
So should Jordan and I do separate like pages?
I don't know. I honestly,
Our personalities are so vastly different that I always struggle when we collaborate on things like that.
I wonder what the Stays do. I don't know if they have a like page. I think Lindsay has a separate like page, and Tony
Yeah,
just
it's a
does it.
separate one.
Do you know?
I know Lindsay has a separate one. I haven't ever seen anything about Tony having one.
Yeah, I think I looked for Hit to see if he had one because I was trying to send some examples of guy coaches to Joe.
I'm such a loser. I haven't even liked Lindsay's page. I'm such a
Okay, so you just asked that question in my head. I'm going, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I've never liked either of them because neither one of those sounds familiar.
Hey, but if you guys, if you shared a like page, that he would always have to be logging in, logging out of his Facebook page to log into yours to get to the like page.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, which could get really annoying.
Like on my Facebook right now, yeah, I could like click at the top and look at it as a like page or just as mine, but it gets kind of complicated because then you might like it as your like page instead of you. But like Brittany Leggett, she has a like page. Her assistant runs her like page, and it's very consistent. Let me see how many people she has, and it's just great content. You know, like I don't know how many ads she runs, but I know that she's been playing with that for a while. So she has a great personal Facebook, but then she does have a business, like a Brittany Leggett page.
I've seen hers. I just didn't know, like, if across the board it was.
Holy guacamole! She has 26,000 likes.
Yeah. Bonnie did a really good call on this for someone. I'll see if I can find it and I'll post it. She talked about like pages and how to like brand it correctly and all that stuff, and it was really good.
On the bombshell call.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to post that in the group because it was after I listened to that, I was like, okay, maybe I do want to do one because you make it sound so easy, Bonnie.
Yeah. I mean, might as well. Like, there's no harm in it at all. Totally not knocking it. It's amazing.
Not
She
that this
runs
has
a lot of
anything.
ads, and that gets her good.
Not that this has anything to do with like pages, but I just found out that I have a profile on Google. How did I not know that?
Nice. Yeah, if you have a Gmail, we gotcha.
I was like, oh, how about this is totally blank? I should fill this in.
Oh, I guess I have one too. I don't know.
Question, because you said your name is better, but what if I've already like done a normal, like mine is refusing average? Is that still going to gain traction, or should I?
Does it explain? Here's my thing. I'm not one to say yay or nay because I have a love fast, live slow page. Okay, because that's our like family ministry.
Yeah.
So with that, I feel led to do that, and so I'm like, you guys follow your heart, do what you want. What we're doing with that is we're funneling down for whatever mentorship, whatever giving that we're doing, whatever. And if somebody connects then with health and fitness through what I'm doing, great. But don't feel like anyone has to duplicate that if they're more wanting to do like just the health and fitness route. Duh, that's what Beachbody is. I don't want anyone to get like muddled. Is that the better word? I think that is absolutely fine. I think that I'm treading new waters, Jess, and I don't know how that is going to affect traffic or confusion with Beachbody versus a ministry. So my input is I am right there with you and not knowing. I'm very beginning stages of branding something that's outside of just being a Beachbody coach, and it makes me nervous, but I'm being obedient.
That's awesome.
Hey, so this is backtracking, but I just double checked, and I don't know how you can do it, but you can have more than one account linked to a like page, because when my husband and I were doing our Penny Pinching Pros blog, we had a like page, and I can get on it and he can get on it. So I don't know.
You can make more than one person an admin.
Yeah, and I can log in though as that. Like when I go up to the top of my screen on the little drop down thing on Facebook, I can view it as Penny Pinching Pros or as me. So that is doable.
P.S. Your penny pinching rap makes me smile.
Yeah.
I guess that'll be another project for another day.
That'll be another what for another day? What?
I said, I guess that would be another project for another day.
Yeah.
And decide if we're going to do one or two and what content we want in them.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm not taking on anything else until I'm consistently posting in my blog. So
I definitely see it like it's an area that I need to improve on, as like capturing cold market outside of.
I need to figure out how to tap into the Pinterest market.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Those
1,500.
ladies are in my niche. I need to figure out how to how to make that happen.
No, there's so many resources out there. Google it, read blogs, YouTube it. That you think like that's how people learn, and that's how sometimes that's like it takes time. But how do you feel like the people who teach us how to do it learned? You like to be a trailblazer. That's legit.
Like Lewis Howes with what is that called? LinkedIn.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
I gotta bounce, but I'm glad we talked about like pages a little bit. That made me feel a little better. I'm gonna research.
We didn't confuse everybody.
no,
I mean,
it made me. I was a little on the fence about it, so it. I'm gonna look into it. That's on my to-do list.
Yeah, I think they're great. I just don't know. I don't have one yet, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if it's for me or not. I like really enjoy writing and I'm decent at it. So I think a blog would probably be more for me at first, but I know nothing about them. So.
It's funny how different social medias have different personalities that can like really grow.
I love blogging. It's just super time consuming. Like I really sometimes wish I could just post content to it, like a page.
Yeah.
It's very time consuming.
I think for me, that's probably what I'll do is just a blog. I'll let Joe do his little like page thing, but I've got the photography skills, so it'd be stupid for me to not.
Yeah. You know, another good thing about like pages is you can schedule your posts.
Okay.
Don't be overwhelmed with the content you need to have because you can schedule it ahead of time.
I think that's probably one of the reasons why Joe wants to do it too.
And a
You
frozen.
can schedule posts on a blog too.
With
Right.
what?
You need to have multiple of them to schedule, but you can schedule them.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to end this recording.